Much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game.
Let's go, folks.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The AFC heading out on offense, and leading him is number 15 from the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, in his first ever Pro Bowl.
Get your tux, get your best suit. Let's head to the red carpet. NFL Honors is coming up, and he will be the heavy favorite to be the NFL MVP. And let's face it, we'll see him here at the Pro Bowl many times to come. In future years.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This one quickly into the hands of Landry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 3 on danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's complete. It's Gordon. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now are likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And touchdown. Todd Gurley, 60 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game, and of course we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know though that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC posted 62 points.
You talk about pyrotechnics. That was crazy even for a Pro Bowl. 62 points. I think you wore out your voice in that one talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl offense. Let's go.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the AFC set to go now. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta. New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score, going totally opposite what it should be.
Wow, I'm going to completely disagree. I see high scoring, maybe 51-44, something like that. The 2 punters, so Johnny Hecker and Ryan Allen, don't even show up to this one.
Johnny Hecker might throw a touchdown pass because you know the Rams like to fake it when he's on the field. Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, let's face it.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. What a run. 79 yards on the punt return. And the NFC strikes quickly for 6. A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is, can you pick up 10 yards? That's getting a first down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. The AFC with a football here to begin the second quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Now Gordon on first down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The AFC thus far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And this will move the sticks yet again as the tackle's going to be made at the NFC's 36. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And he missed it. It's no good, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now, to be frank, a silly penalty there trying to block the field goal, and that leads to a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw, it's Mahomes. Ebron's got it. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Eric Ebron in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And he's got Todd Gurley. Wave goodbye. 30. 10. Touchdown. Todd Gurley. An 80-yard touchdown. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Mahomes to his KC teammate Kelsey for the AFC first. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is Connor, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. Mahomes finding his fellow Chief Hill for the AFC first down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
All that, and it only nets him a yard. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. It's the AFC in possession, though they trail here to begin the 4th. It's NFC football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Here's Mahomes to throw, and he's got the hook up to Landry. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. They're going to run. Here's Connor, and nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The AFC went for it, and it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll run. It's Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys. Brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Still churning, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Breeze. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. An 11-yard touchdown. And the NFC adds on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them, and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. Opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. Ooh, the juke. They find some open field here. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the NFC, they take advantage of the interception. They turn it into 6 points.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. The AFC offense making their way back out. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Caught. Kelsey, left side. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now it's Mahomes again. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. And again, it's Mahomes. And he will find his man on the outside. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a 1st down. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement.
Let's go. Hello, ass milk. Hello. Do what I want.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet.